I was never good at sports. Ever. But running was my thing, it was my jam. Really enjoyed it. Headphones, no headphones, raining, not raining, hills, no hills. It didn't matter. Just getting out there, getting after it. You and your thoughts. Only you can make you better. It wasn't a team effort of, we're gonna march down the field. It was you. That's what I liked about it. My body, on the other hand, not so much. But I have a bunch of these old medals that they just hang around my office on little 3M hooks. Looks kind of gaudy, trashy. Trash is probably the better word. Not anymore. That's why I wanted to make this, so I can display what I was actually halfway decent at in the past. Still looking to get back into it. I'm about as fast as a turtle in freaking peanut butter, but I do want to get back into it. Tonight's pour is this Horse Soldier. Always screw it up. Horse Soldier. I always want to say Horse Shoulder. Like it's not even the word. It's even before opening it. But that's tonight's pour. Right into the cup. First one's to you. Woodpeckers, welcome back. Welcome back to Wood and Whiskey Wednesday. I'm Steven in the shop. If you're new here, what we do, we drink some whiskey, we mess with some wood. Sometimes we make some mistakes. Sometimes they make it into the fire. And it's just the entire channel right there. For those of you that are, coming back new. Tonight, I made a running rack for the medals from previous races. Some of them were in person, a couple of them were virtual, done on the treadmill in the sweat shack. Good times, either way. Just never seeing those times again, as in the running times. Never getting back down to that. I'm alright with it. So over the years, I collected different medals of different races. Each one has a different, early morning that you had to be out there for. Each one of them had, one of them did a half marathon. I bought the ticket the day prior. Zero training. Horrible idea. But that was my first one. That's what kind of got me into it. 2 weeks ago, we went and did the running with the law out here in Jacksonville. And if you don't know me, I have an addictive personality that I'll just keep doing it over and over again. So for the main design, I wanted something that was fun, captured the energy of running, and without looking like a, typical metal rack that you can get on Etsy or any other different places. It has a little bit of attitude. It's easy to remember why it works perfectly with the running shoe artwork that I have up there. It is what it is, just beating feet. The letters bold, comic book styled, put it all into ChatGPT, said, hey, this is what I want. Popped out, one iteration, and then we went to 2 or 3 other iterations where we just tweaked it a little bit. Short, choppy steps, just beating feet. Good times, though. So, believe it or not, there was a time where I really enjoyed running. up before dawn. You know, we used to run through DC. It was like an 8-mile loop that we would do, and you leave the Pentagon and you'd hit each one of the monuments. You go to the ellipse in front of the White House. Really, really awesome. It's like 2009, 2010 time frame, a while ago, but I used to love doing it. So the first thing we did was we broke it down into the table saw. I think it was a random piece of wood that I had in my shop, and I think it was like 16. Yeah. It was a 12-inch board, which is 11 3/4, and we went 16 across. And that was the first portion that I cut down first. And then I had to figure out, what I wanted to do for actually making it. Again, no plans, and just made what felt right. It's for me. I'm good with it. I've made a couple in the past. I think I can link photos here. I made some in the past. Solid wooden board across the bottom ringers, and that was because that's what the customer wanted. But I was thinking about it when I was walking through Lowe's, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do dowels, because I had bought these hooks, and these hooks were supposed to be what was actually, because I've done one like that, previously, and I do not have a picture of that. Made it for a buddy of mine. But I was gonna use the same concept until I was walking through Lowe's. I had to go pick up some stain, and I was like, I like that. So we'll get over that. That's what we did. So you see, after we cut the 11 3/4 by 16, I had to build the frame out, and it literally was just eyeballing where I thought I wanted it to end. Top and bottom. I was thinking about maybe I'll throw some epoxy on top of it. I've got a couple different small projects that need the epoxy to go into it. I didn't end up doing that yet. I like the way it came out, and it's literally gonna go in my office tomorrow, so I'm good with that.
So what I want to do first, I was gonna do just a basic board going down that would wrap. So also deciding on whether I just want to use these, but I picked these up today, and I think I'm going to use these. So they'll sit in the middle after I, dowel it out. That would be good enough for me.
So here you see me put together the I don't even know what the hell they're called. Horseman bit, I think is what it's called. But I broke up the 1.5, because that's what the dowel was. Placed them where I thought they were going to look the best. I measured it out so they look even on both sides, and just went after it. First time, didn't have my check where it was supposed to be, and I was not getting anywhere through the wood. mistakes happen. Realized that got it to where it was supposed to be, down straight through. All four holes were made. Easy peasy. So I think nice whiskey with the Horse Soldier. Freaking soldier on the front of it. I always mess it up. I think it's fitting for this episode, and it's got a lot with what horse soldiers went through back in the day, the determination, the endurance, pushing through what was difficult. A lot of that is the same with any race, whether it is a 5K, 10K, half, full, or an ultra. Speaking of which, what's your favorite?
Thank you for sticking around. You have made it to the sanding portion of tonight's video. Not gonna go overboard with sanding though. It's for me. It'll be okay. Just wanna knock down some of these edges. I am not doing that anymore. I'm gonna wipe it down. Then we're gonna stain it. You know my favorite tack cloth. I really don't like it. But sometimes it's a necessity. Oh yeah. So I can normally find this Phantom Gray in the small ones. And I go through them way too fast. And then today I couldn't even find them. So I had to mix me up some of it in here. It's nice little pretty gray. And just like that, we've got everything covered. Next step is to glue and put together. And this has been kicking around the shop for a few days, so let's make sure that I get the dust off. I'll let that dry up. So, with the plan, or not plan, but plan, maybe plan. We'll see. This is going to take place of what I had on my wall in my office. But I wanted to give you all a visual. I got a couple more in the box. Hopefully some more to go up there. But I'm digging the way it came out. My little beat feet. Because I beat my feet. Sometimes it hurts. But I do enjoy running. My body really doesn't like it. But it puts you in a good state of mind. That's for the thumbnail.
Woodpeckers, here's to the miles that are behind us, to the projects that are in front of us. Keep moving forward. I appreciate every single one of you. Thank you for coming back. Thank you for watching, commenting, sharing, subscribing if you're not subscribed. Thank you. Y'all have a great week. See you next time. We will continue to saw, sand, sit, and repeat. Bye.